Hello everyone, my name is Armin, welcome to my gaming channel. I'll be continuing my Let's Play series of Age of Wonders Planetfall. I'm playing as Oswald Pierce, a old-bound synthesis commander. In the last episode I've been cleaning up this area north of this colony of QYR6 core. And I'm almost done with the last spawner in this northern area here. There's a bunch of them still here south. However, I'll have a change of priorities soon enough because I got a call to war from Medicine Tati against the Kirka Commander Kiri. And I've been planning up front here because he's here. He has a defensive pact with the other Kirka player here. And I have worked a defensive pact with Claudius Proton here, and the moment I declare war on him, it's quite probable that he will declare war on me, and that will allow me to call Proton to my aid against this Kirko player there, and I hope that way I won't have too much trouble dealing with them. So let's slowly get onto it. Let's end turn. Also, for some reason the sectors are being terraformed here and there. Not quite sure why. Anyway, I still have one turn remaining before I must decide, so I'm gonna go and wait that one extra turn there.
Production ready.
Here, on the other hand, I am already building some top tier 3 paladins here, the champions.
Production ready.
Plus, I'm also upgrading this colony here to be my main production source here. Alright, let's start sending my scouts over to the border here with Kiri in order to see what do we have to deal with there.
Production ready.
Here on the other hand, I'm still upgrading this colony to be my science base here. Alright, let's get rid of this spawner. There's still this event here, Crystal Meteors, that powers up all mineral units with extra armor, so they are quite tough, I must admit. On the plus side is the fact that I have a bunch of mechanical units here which have some resistance against psionic attacks. Alright, let's enter combat here. Alright, the paladin goes up front, as always. Let's drop a banner. Let's prepare a construct. And here we have some high cover, which I'm gonna utilize somewhat, though I must have line of sight in order to shoot the sticks. So I'm gonna go here and enter defense mode. And I'm gonna start to sentence these enemies here. Alright.
Operations ready.
Now, let's drop this on them. That hit quite hard. And let's start moving against them. Slowly but surely. Let's drop the localized decay here for some extra damage.
Enemy annihilated. Enemy down.
Nice shot there. Move this Justicard this way here and let's sentence that unit. Now, thanks to sentence, that arc resistance gets lowered quite a bit, which helps a lot.
Enemy destroyed.
There we go. Not much left. One unit only. Alright, 2 units. Let's drop another sentence here.
Enemy killed.
And let's shoot this one and done.
Enemy. Our forces are victorious.
And there we go. Got an Imperial sniper rifle out of that. Let's take it. And a bit of energy and influence for that matter, because the colony lord has won a battle. Let's grab this here. Some extra research. That maybe is not much, but it always speeds up the research by a turn or so. Alright, this is actually quite fortunate, because this way I won't have to consider that critical player when fighting a war against this one. So that makes things a little bit more easier. Alright, now I need to send this army back here in order to clear up these 2 sectors, because there's a bunch of spawners there which will cause trouble. Well, honestly, without cleaning that place up, I won't be able to utilize them at all. So let's do that. Here, let's check the area a little bit more. And here we have this broadcast station, which is full of autonom units. Could grab that liquid crystal, but honestly it's quite weak, and the autonoms have those networking abilities, and the first tier will deny that advantage. So let's just enter with what I have. Alright, never mind. I'll need to get rid of those aerial denial systems first, because they are a bit annoying there. The good thing is that they were taken over by the growth, and I could simply ask them to leave. Now I don't have to worry about that anymore. So crystal meteors will matter somewhat because I have this magma basher, so this will apply to it, and they won't have any advantage with that. So let's enter combat. There goes network 1, 2, and 3. Even more than 3. That's not possible. Alright. Now this magma basher has a quite big advantage here against the autonoms, because they rely quite heavily on laser weapons. And with this, they won't be able to do that much damage against him. The other thing is that he is stagger immune, so massive impact won't matter to him that much. So let's put him up front there. Let's initialize connection. Or rather, let's improve accuracy on the sentinels. Let's move the hero up closer. Alright. Now I don't want to enter in melee range yet, so I'm gonna go and move here. The biggest issue is the fact that those monitors will destroy his armor bit by bit. This will be a bit troublesome, but otherwise I'll manage that. Alright, there we go. That should force them to move. Alright, here they come. Now unfortunately I cannot sling magma at those monitors up there. So let's simply drop it on this golem here. Now slowly start to hit those monitors up there. 3 misses. That's not too nice. And that was a lucky crit again. Now let's move this way. Hit this guy here. There we go, level 3 removed. So now they only have level of stagger impact and increased accuracy and arc resistance. Let's end turn. Overwatch triggered. Now let's get rid of this golem here.
As the oracle
One level
foretold.
left. And the card just entered melee range there. Defense mode and then cover. This Magma Basher provides cover. So if I were to move here, that would give me some more accuracy there. So let's take it. 70%. One less armor. Now, there was a time where I have read that there is a problem with finding the optimal range for weapons. Well, there is a way to check that. If you look at the hit chances here, I got that long range times 1. For me that means that I'm 1 hex away from getting optimal range here, so the only thing I need to do is just to move 1 hex closer here, and this will prove enough to hit with maximum efficiency considering the circumstances here. So, alright, that was a lucky miss there, a rather lucky shot at my unit, or unlucky, depends on who you ask. Let's just destroy this one,
The predicted outcome.
and we're done. Got a nice chunk and influence there. Now let's get rid of these spawners here, while I will produce some extra units here. Here I'm still upgrading my colony here. Alright. Let's move all scouts this way, because next turn I'm gonna go and declare war on Kiri here, because I'm forced to do so. Now I need to decide, otherwise I believe that pact will be broken, which I don't want to happen. So let's accept that. Declare war with Major Casus Belli. Now I need to wait 1 turn, because I'm breaking the pact.
Production ready.
Here on the other hand I have my first champion. Let's grab a couple more units there.
Incoming communication.
Now he is already at war with Kiri here. Let's grab this essence pool. This way I'll deny it to him, potentially, and I'll have a boost for the next combat. And here let's get rid of these spawners and the marauding armies, so I can use those territories there. Got a Din here. Let's simply grab that. Now let's see what do we have here. Not much, the way I see it. Now, let's get rid of this spawner here. I'm gonna go auto combat because I have a crashing advantage here. There we go. Another quartzite there. This was an Imperial buggy vehicle. Let's grab all of that. Here got some cosmite, so gonna go and grab that next turn.
Operations available for priming.
Now I also have quite a nice energy reserve here, so I'm gonna go and start priming my operations. Finally. Now Claudius declared war against Kiri as well, so I don't have to. So I have a nice situation there. I'm not quite interested in assembly heroes, so I'm gonna go and request another hero. And here I could annex a new sector, however the sectors that I'm most interested in are taken over by hostile life force. So let's get rid of these guys here. This way I'll be able to grab this as a production sector. Plus I'm gonna go and clear this heavy weapons factory. This way I'll be able to produce much better units. Now I have a crushing advantage here as well, so let's try auto combat. There we go. Let's take that. Let's annex the sector. And next turn I'm gonna go and clear out this weapons factory.
Food keeps us alive. It is security. It can be challenging. Even a basic grain of rice has a story. Food starts wars. Food ends wars. It's a memory and lulls us into cozy forgetfulness. Only a fool disrespects food. Ma Regnib, second supper time.
Well, considering the fact that food is the basic need of any living organism, that's quite sensible. Alright, let's grab covert infiltration because I can do that instantly. I'm gonna go and grab operation effectiveness, and after that I'll grab a bunch of these covert ops here.
Production ready.
Let's upgrade the food sectors now, because I can. And let's start preparing the barracks slowly. Although next turn I'll have this sector to take care of. So I'm gonna go and upgrade the food sectors, and after that I'm gonna go and upgrade the production sector here into a elite unit military guild.
Operations primed and ready.
Now I won't probably need this because the critical use biological units only, unless they have a secret tag that allows them to grab some mechanical ones, but I'm not sure about that. So let's grab 0-day vulnerability, and I'll start to get on their nerves there. I'm also gonna go and throw down a bunch of monitors here and there in order to have some eyes on his territory. Alright, they have Xenoplague. Can tell that from the mods. Because grafted muscles and plague pods, those are all Xenoplague mods. Looks like there are no forces here, almost. So he has only a non-aggression pact with Kiri.
Production ready.
Now here. Let's slowly boost the energy production here, because I'm gonna need it soon enough. And the other thing that I would need is a food sector. Although I still cannot annex the growth dwelling, because I'm still 50 favor points short of that. Could potentially grab a bunch of these units here. They are not too compatible with the bulk of my army. However, I have a overflow of influence there, so I'm gonna go and invest a little bit in them. Plant and B, biological and cyborg units with a melee ability. I barely use those. However, let's try to utilize them somehow. Now I only need 25. So let's grab a basic worker bee there and flowering node, and I would have gotten a vine bud, but I don't have the influence now for that. And the moment I do that, I'll be able to connect this dwelling to my colony. However, I'll still need 80 influence for that. That would be about 4 turns.
Happiness event in colony.
So let's throw some more population into the production area here. And after I'm done with that, I'm gonna go and upgrade my food sectors here, because this will influence all of my colonies, since I'm sharing half of the food there.
Happiness event in colony.
Let's throw these guys into the production area here. The next 2 sectors that I'm gonna annex are going to be residential sectors, and the last one will be here, and I'm gonna go and turn it into a food sector, while this sector I'm gonna go and change it back, or rather I'm gonna go and change it into a research sector here. This way I'm gonna go and boost the research of this colony as much as possible. Looks like another quartzite spawner has spawned here due to this crystal meteors, which is a bit annoying there. Anyway, let's clear this Psy Shrine here, and after that I believe I'm gonna go end this episode because we are already over time. So let's deal with this. I got a large amount of melee units, so that puts me in an advantage. Let's start by moving in with the protector here, while the leader will be right behind him. The trooper will move on the flank, so he'll be able to provide cover for the protector while not suffering from cover penalties, which will apply when these light bringers enter melee range here. Let's move this Justicar as well. Let's drop a sentence here. I'm gonna go and try to use the Punisher missile to drop some stagger on this Transcendent. This way I'll break the connection here, because it is broken. The effect is broken when the unit is staggered, and that's something I want to utilize here. Let's move the planter this way, and let's see what they do.
Operations ready.
Alright, now I have a situation here. I need to get rid of this Lightbringer here because he's threatening the planter here. So let's start by dropping a shot this way. An energy drain applied, as well as static charges there. Now, there is a 50-50 chance that I'll hit here, or 70% if I target the obstacle, so let's do that. Well, that was unlucky. So let's focus here, then. And also let's... Can't stagger him, huh? Because of the tenets. I would need massive impact there. To deal with that one.
Enemy eliminated.
Alright, that eliminated the Transcendent. Now this Lightbringer has his energy drained, and it's a 40% decrease in damage, which is quite heavy. However, the planter is a plant unit, so he's weak to thermal damage, which is somewhat a bummer. Let's focus fire here.
Enemy destroyed.
And let's start to hit this guy. Alright, I don't know why, but... alright, I see why. Insanity. So let's cover these units here.
Enemy destroyed.
Now I have no need to sentence this one here, so let's just simply
Enemy
hit him.
down.
And let's sentence the Unleashed. Let's focus fire on them.
As the oracle foretold.
There we go. Now still this one unit of frenzy left. So let's stagger them. And let's end turn.
They shall be honored.
Now I have this quick strike ability, which has a 6 entropy chance to apply adversity. So could drop it on him, but I thought that this would trigger Overwatch, but for some reason it looks like it won't, so let's use that. Could have sentenced before. Let's heal up the units a little bit more. And let's get rid of these guys.
The predicted outcome.
And there we go. Done and done. Extra research acquired. The commander has leveled up. So since I'm making a commander out of him, let's grab the electrification subroutines here. And I'll leave the rest for later. Got extra influence and energy out of that victory. Let's start moving this way a little bit. I'm not gonna go and invade that territory, I'm just gonna go and grab a bunch of stuff. So I'll combat this. Extra production.
Production ready.
That allowed this colony to finish that production upgrade. So let's grab the other one as well. Let's move the scouts a little bit up north. Okay, let's grab this. Some extra cosmite. I have a nice stockpile there, but I don't use much of it yet. Needs some production orders here. Still in the need of energy, so let's use that extra production to make some more. And we are at the end of the turn, and also at the end of the episode. Thank you guys for watching, I hope you liked it. Please like, subscribe and comment my videos, let me know how you feel about them. And I hope I'll see you guys in the next episode. See you around.